Off to the International Magicians Convention is Northeast magic maker Peter Nicol. This is the trick which will stun them all.
A friend of mine is a professional gambler, and one day I said to him, "How could you possibly risk large sums of money on cards?" At that point he took one or two cards and said, "Look, although the cards are face down in my hand, I know what they are. For instance, I know I have a 2 of diamonds, a 9 of hearts, a 6 of clubs, and finally a 5 of clubs. Not a very good hand. What would you do then?" Quite simple. I would try to improve my hand by going for an ace. If I was lucky, I might turn up a second ace. If things were going well, I might even get a third ace. And if Lady Luck was smiling on me, I might get the 4. And you must agree that 4 aces, it's a very good hand. Now, what would happen if some smart Aleck tried to trip you up by slipping in a card of a different colour? Well, that would never happen. But if it did, I would stop the game. And just in case I was seeing double, I would then order a large glass of whisky to steady my nerves. If that didn't work, I would have another large glass of whisky, but maybe a different brand. People often say that I drink too much, but the reason I go to my local pub every night of the week is to see my girlfriend. Isn't she lovely?
That's terrific.
Christmas spirit, enjoy the fun of the party with Bill Duncan and Peter Nicol, who have quite a few surprises in store for you in the Christmas Magic Show.
And welcome to a Christmas Magic Show. Now, have we got some surprises for you?
And hello to all of you at home. I'm glad you can join us.
My name's Bill.
My name's Peter.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Bill. Pleased to meet you.
Meet you. It's a joy. But there's some quandary, Peter, because I brought my cane and I specifically need a couple of red handkerchiefs.
That's right, and I have a silk handkerchief and I should have a cane.
Well, I think we can manage that because being magicians, all we need is a little bit of magic, and then what we should have is a red handkerchief.
Well, in that case, if I take my red handkerchief, I should have a cane. Boys and girls, I need an assistant. Would you like to come up and help? Come on, give him a round of applause. Give him some encouragement. Right, now you just stand there, that's fine. Now, by the way, what's your first name?
Adam.
Adam, right. Now, Adam, have you seen me before? You haven't? Well, how do you know it's me? What we'll do is you are going to do this fantastic trick. And you are going to have a cape, a magical cape. And it's going to go well with your jumper, my goodness. Oh, you also need a hat, don't you? So, we have a hat here. Now, what about this one here? Oh, dear. Well, if I made it larger, would that be any use? Well, if I made it larger still, what do you think about that, then? No? Oh, dear. What about this one, then? I like that one. It's good. You don't like that? Oh. Well, what about this one, then? Oh, no. No. Oh, dear. Ah, I think this is the one you will like. What about that one, then? You don't like that either. Right, Mandy. Well, this is Mandy, by the way. She's going to help us. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put this hat on, and is now the perfect magician. Okay? What's going to happen now is you are going to do this fantastic trick with the silk. All right? Now, what we'll do is we'll give you the silk, And all I want you to do is to take the silk and shake it as hard as you possibly can. And I'm going to ask the boys and girls to start cheering you on. Come on, give them something fun. That's it. Come on, some more. That's it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. That was fantastic. Thank you very much indeed.
The reason why I needed some colour, the handkerchiefs, I have this clown. It's a magical clown, but as you can see, it's a bit black and white. But that's why I needed the colour of the handkerchiefs, but they didn't work. So perhaps Adam can help me a little. Because this clown, as you can see, is a very black and white clown. But as we're on television, and it's colour television, then maybe a little bit of colour might just brighten the thing up. So Adam, what I'd like you to do, would you like to just pretend that you got some of that colour in your hand, throw some at the clown, throw some over, just pretend and throw it. Oh, got a little bit of the yellow, a bit more of the yellow. Oh, a touch of the blue, a touch of the... Oh, beautiful. Then hopefully, if Adam's got good magic, and you boys and girls, then hopefully we should have, instead of a black and white clown, then hopefully we should have a very colourful clown. Give Adam a huge big round of applause.
Right, boys and girls. Every magician has a rabbit to help him. Did you know that? Well, my little rabbit here helps me see in the dark. However, we are now going to join Bill, and he has two very different rabbits to show you.
Peter was very right. I have got two very different rabbits for you, but because magicians can't afford rabbits, well, I can't certainly, I've got this little trick to show you. So this time, up from this white top hat, you see, underneath this white top hat, I have got a white rabbit. And underneath the black top hat, we have got a black rabbit. Now, what I'm going to try and do, with your help, we're going to try and make them swap over, okay? So, no, firstly, let me show you the other side, see, because on the other side of this white top hat, you see, there is well, it's the same. It's a white top hat, isn't it? And on the other side of the black top hat, it's the same as well, a black top hat. Notice. Now we'll try. Wiggle your fingers, go on, wiggle your fingers. And then hopefully what we should get, yes, we've managed to do it, because now underneath the white top hat there is a black rabbit, and underneath the black top hat there is a white rabbit. No, no, not quite. You see, but what happens is, no, I see what you mean. No, let me try and change it back again. We'll put it back again. But before I do it, let me show you, because I did turn it around just a little. But it was just to show you the other side, you see, because on the other side of this white top hat, well, it's the same on both sides, you see. It's just because it matches. And the same with the black one, you see. On the other side of the black one, there is a black one as well, you see. So wiggle your... I know, I was just showing you the others. So now we'll make it go back again. Wiggle your fingers again, we'll make it go back again. And hopefully, under the white top hat now, under the white top hat, we've got a white rabbit again. So the magic obviously worked. And underneath the black top hat, we've got a black rabbit. So, what do you want? The other side. Well, oh, you think there was different... Ah, well, you're right about the different colours, you see, but on the other side of this one, there's a yellow rabbit, and on the other side of this one, there's a blue rabbit. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done. Excellent.
People often ask me how I started in magic. And a lot of people say, why did he bother? However, what happened was I was given this book, Magic, and it said to be a magician, you had to be able to shuffle a pack of cards. And you had to do this for a whole year. Now, after the year was up, I discovered, turning the page, you could then make the cards jump from hand to hand. Now, while I was doing that, I discovered if you use that side of a card instead of that, you can make some attractive designs. Now watch, what colour we have there? We've got yellow, all right? And by reversing the process, you then have a mixture of the two, black and white, with a touch of blue. Now during this time, it's rather annoying, sometimes the faces of the cards disappear. And then I've got to say the magic saying, Oko Poco, chips and cocoa, and I'm delighted to say the faces of the cards reappear. Now, after about 10 years practice, I discovered if you go to this side here, open them out slowly, you then have a blue and yellow effect. All right? And again, by turning them over, you then have a red colour. But if you want to change your mind, all you do is that, and you've then got your black and white. Now, after about 30 years practice, I'm actually a lot older than I look. What you can do is, you can take the cards like this, all right, you split them up, and you carefully, very carefully push them down, and if you're lucky, you can open them carefully like that, and you can have a rather attractive fan. Okay? In fact, you can use the fan to cool yourself down. Now, after 35 years practice shuffling cards, I usually get so fed up with the cards, what I do is I throw them away in disgust.
Does anybody here believe in ghosts? No. Well, you're very wise, because there's no such thing. But I have a little magic here, all about a ghost whose name is Casper. Now, what I want you boys and girls to do is, when I count to 3, what I want you to do is What I want you to do is make sure that when we count to 3, I want a loud abracadabra from you, because then what we're going No. Hang on, no, please, because I've got to explain, you see. What we've got to try and do is... What's the pointing for? What's up? There's no, please, because I've got to tell you all about this trick, you see, because you've got... You're pointing again, what's wrong? No. See, it's very important... I'm trying to explain about this trick. Will you be careful, because I'm trying to explain, otherwise I'll never get into it. See, he lives in this house here, and once we get the magic word... Yes, I'm trying to explain. See, he lives in this house here. His name's Casper, as I said, and there he is, there. There he is. He's a lovely little ghost, a bit. But he lives in this house. Let me show you his house. He lives in this house here. This house has got a front door, and it's got a back door. And this house over here has also got a front door, and it's got a back door. Now, what you boys and girls have got to try and do, which is what I've been trying to say, is when I count to 3, I'll have a loud abracadabra from you, and then hopefully Casper will disappear. So get ready when I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Now then, once you said abracadabra, what happens? No, sorry, you think he's over there? You think he's over there? No, he's not. You think he's... No, he's not gone. He's disappeared. He's not over there. He hasn't. He's gone. He's disappeared. When you can see it. He's disappeared. I have opened both doors. First I opened that one, then I opened this one. He's gone. Two doors at the same... Oh, there's one. There's 2 doors at the same time. Oh, these as well, you mean like this? Well, I did say, didn't I? When you say abracadabra, he disappears. See, he's gone. And there, all our little Caspers, once I make him disappear, he stays disappeared. He's gone.
Did you like that? Smashing, wasn't it? Right. Now, who would like to see me blow up some balloons? You would? Right. Hands down. Would you like to come up and help? Come on, give us. Right. Now, what's your first name? Tanya. Now, you are going to help me blow up the balloons, so you must have a balloon hat. You don't mind wearing a balloon hat, do you? No. Right. Now, we'll quickly blow this one up, so when I start blowing, I want you to go like that. So all together. Come on. You as well. Oh, now you know why you've got to help me blow them up. Now, we'll just fit it for size. That's it. Perfect. Now you just hold that one a second, and I'll blow this one up. Now again, I must ask you to blow as well. Come on. Good. Now, what we'll do is we'll make a little hat for you. We'll just pop it in here. And I think, because you're a young lady, we'll make it into a red Indian maid. How's that? Perfect. Now, you are now going to help me blow up other balloons, and I'm going to let you into a secret. you must make sure the rubber is nice and soft before you start blowing them up. You didn't know that, did you? So you stretch the rubber like... Sorry about that. Now let's all blow them together. Come on. Now that's number one. That's excellent. Now you hold that one, okay? And I'll get another one. Oh dear. Oh, right, come on, blow them as hard as you can. That's number two. Now you hold that one, okay, and I'll get another one. Never mind, oh never mind, I've got another one here. All together, come on. And again. Oh dear, I'm tired out already. Now you hold that one, and I'll blow another one up. That's it. Oh, come on, all together. Oh dear, that's three. I think just one more to make sure. And then we're going to blow up a short one. Now this time, go on. Right, now. A short one this time. Let's see how fast you can blow this one. Come on. Excellent. Now, the next one is a very, very important one. It's a long, long, long straight one about that length. So you must blow very, very softly. All right? Softly. Softly. All together. Oh, never mind, never mind. What we'll do is, oh dear, what we'll do is we'll get one of the balloons from the young lady here. Oh dear. And we just twist this one up here, and I want you to guess what the animal is going to be. Who said a dog? No, it's not going to be a dog. It's not a dog. Who said a giraffe? Well done. That's exactly what it's going to be. Now, I think at this point, we should ask this young lady, I mean, she's been a fantastic help, and I'm going to ask her to take a bow. Thanks very much for your help. And I think if we give her a round of applause, come on, give her a round of applause, and would you like to take this home with you for your help? Right, come on, I'll give her a big clap.
I have something for you that's very, very fishy. Have you ever seen in the River Dee or any of the other rivers, have you ever seen fish jumping in the water? This is one that jumps. This particular fish is beautiful fish. It is going to jump from this rope here, and it's going to jump right over to this rope over here. Watch, it's now going to jump way from there, right over there. It's now, I shall now see if I can get it to jump. It is now jumping now, it's jumping now, and there, and it's going right over to the other side. No, it's I'm now going to make it jump back again. I'm going to make it jump all the way back over there. It's going to jump. It's, pardon?
It jump to the middle.
What, but look, it's back over there again. And in the middle. But that's impossible. Okay, no, we'll try it. It's a Christmas show, we can. You've got good magic. If I count to three then, I need a loud abracadabra, and then we'll try and get the fish into the middle, okay? But I need a very, very loud abracadabra. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. There it is, into the middle. Because you boys and girls think that just because a magician puts it behind his back that strange things happen. Well, sometimes it does. Because instead of getting 1, instead of getting 2, you get 3 fish for the price of 1.
Brilliant. Watching Bill with the fish brings back memories. When I was your age, I used to go to the zoo in Edinburgh. And I used to go in the door, along the path, and I used to go and visit my favourite animal, the monkey. However, you all know there are other animals in a zoo, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you a picture of an animal, I'm going to ask you what the animal is, and I want you to make the noise of the animal. And to see how good you are, I'm going to give you a mark out of 10, so you've really got to try. Now, I'll give you an easy one to start off with. What sort of animal is that? What sort of noise does a sea lion make? Yes, fine. That's fantastic. I would say I'll give you 7 out of 10 for that one. All right? Now, this one here, what sort of animal is that? What sort of noise does a snake make? Oh, yes. That is excellent. I would say 8.5 out of 10 for that one. Now, you must know that one. What's that? Of course. What sort of noise? Oh, that is tremendous. I would say 9 out of 10 for that one. Now, this one here, you must know what that is. What sort of noise the lion make? Oh, dear. Oh, that is really good. I would say 9.5 out of 10. Now, this one here, what's that? What sort of noise does a monkey make? Oh, yes, yes. Oh, that is by far the best. I would say that was so good, I'm going to give you 10.5 out of 10 for that. Now, yeah, it's true. Now, the story is about the monkey. Now, one day, this monkey disappeared, and the keeper said to me, Peter, that's me, he said, Peter, you must find this monkey, otherwise we'll never find it again. So I knew where the monkey was. So I grabbed the monkey, all right? But he must have been a magical monkey, because when I got a hold of him, turned him round, he disappeared. And I thought, I wonder. So what I did was I thought, I'll look for the monkey, see if he's, sneaked in behind me and gone back into the cage. But I looked high and low and I couldn't see him anywhere. Look, I looked all over the place and I couldn't. Look, if you see the monkey, look, for goodness sake, tell me where the monkey. Look, if you see the monkey, tell. There, I can't see him in. There.
Isn't it strange, the amount of strange things that you see and you find in the bottom of a magic box? Now look, this I found in the bottom of my magic box. It's my mum's baking dish. And we use that, but it's empty, as you can see. What have you got, Peter?
I know the problem, Bill. This used to be a top hat. Somebody sat on it and flattened it.
Well, we'll try and do something spectacular. We're magicians after all, aren't we?
We'll have to do something, won't we?
Let's try. Look.
Come on, boys and girls, try and get... Yes. Boys and girls, we know that you can shout and clap, but I don't think you can sing.
Yes!
Oh, no, you can't.
Yes!
Oh, no, you jolly well can't. All right, no need to shout. Well, Bill, what do you think?
I think that the boys and girls should sing Jingle Bells because, as you know, Father Christmas is around at this time of year and he's very, very busy. But I think if you sing Jingle Bells loud enough, then perhaps he just might come and pay us a visit. But only if you sing well enough, so we'll sing Jingle Bells. I'll count you in after 4. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Well, obviously, it's obvious that you didn't sing loud enough or well enough. So we'll try it again. This time, a little bit louder and a little bit better, okay? Because the louder and better you sing, because he's got a long way to travel, so try it. This time, after 4, louder and better. After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh.
Well done. Well done. Super.
Boys and girls, that was very good indeed. In fact, I think I hear bells. Oh, no, it couldn't be. I would hope to see, can't I? Where? I can't... Father Christmas, what a marvellous surprise!
I've just come to say Merry Christmas to you and all the boys and girls. And this is for you.
Where is it? What is it?
Oh, dear. I think that's because of my invisible wrapping paper. So, there.
That is fantastic. Can I open it now?
But of course, it's for everyone.
What I've always wanted, a magic box. Oh, dear. Oh, there's nothing in it. Oh, dear. Oh, what am I going to do? I thought it was going to be a magic box.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, maybe Bill's present will help. Here you are, Bill.
Well, thank you, Father Christmas.
I wonder what it
Merry
is.
Christmas to you. Thank you. Oh, I know what it is. It's a magic pouch. And if I remember correctly, yes, it has inside some woofle dust. Now,
Great.
now the magic will work, Peter.
yes.
Watch.
Well, I hope
now
so.
we'll try. Now we have it.
Right,
going.
boys and girls, I think if we all give a big cheer, we might be able to make it work. Come on, all together now. Come on, boys and girls, down you come and get your gift.
Look at that. Oh, fantastic. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed the magic show, because we certainly have. We've had a good time.
Presents for everybody.
And from all of us, we wish you a very happy Christmas. Bye-bye.
Hey.